All right. Thank you everyone for joining this section. Um, okay, everyone, thank you for joining section 2.3 on the Algebra class. In this section, we shall be uh, going over functions and their graphs. So this is section 3.3. It's more on functions and their graph. All right, so we shall be looking at increasing, decreasing, and constant functions. Increasing functions, decreasing functions, and what's it, constant functions. All right, so a function is increasing on an opening interval I if f of x 1 is less than f of x two. Whenever x1 is less than x2. I will say this function is increasing for any open interval if f of x1 is less than f of x2. Whenever x1 is less than x2, then we conclude that this function is increasing. And we say a function is decreasing on an open interval R if f of x1 is less than f of x2. Whenever we say a function is decreasing on an open interval R if f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So a function is decreasing on an open interval R if f of x1 is less than is greater than f of x1 is greater than f of x2. Whenever x1 um, is less than x2, they will say that function is decreasing in the open interval. They will say a function is constant in an open interval if um, f of x1 is equal to f of x2 for any x1 and x3 in the interval. So constant function means the value of the function never changes in the interval. The value of the function stays the same on the interval. But on the other side, when we talk about um, an increasing function, is the range of values for which the values of the function is increasing. Let's look at an example to illustrate it. For example, if we have a graph, and let's say this is 5, 10, 15, 20, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is negative. Negative 5, we have a function that goes to negative 2. Okay, so for example, if we have a function uh, such as this function is increasing on some interval and also decreasing on some interval. So we can see that from minus infinity, right from this point up to the ETA, um, you can see that the function is going up. Its values, its f of x values are going up. So that means it's increasing from um, minus infinity to negative 1. But we can see that when it gets to negative 1, it begins to go down up until x is equal to about 1.5. And let's see, this taking the middle of 1 and 2. So up to like about 1.5, you can see that the function is decreasing. And so this function is also decreasing on um, -1 to positive 1.5. And you can see that when it gets to about positive 1.5, it begins to go up again. So it's also increasing on positive 1.5 up to infinity. So it's increasing on 2 intervals and it's decreasing on 1 interval. So this is how we look at increasing and decreasing functions. And let's look at relative maximum and relative minimum. So for relative maximum, so a function has a relative maximum if f of x, if f of a, if f of a is greater than f of x for all x not equal to a. So we say that a function also has a relative um uh, so a function also has a relative minimum if um if on the other hand um if the f of b is less than f of x for all x not equal b. Then we say the function has a relative